So do you have a pre-listing packet prior to going on a listing appointment? How do you stand out amongst your competitors? Well, on this video, I'm going to share with you the 10 different items that we send out prior to an actual listing appointment to help you stand out from your competition. Hey everyone, Willie Miranda with Miranda Real Estate Group. And this week we had a great masterclass training and we talked about a pre-listing packet. And with everything being so competitive now, with getting listings and being in such a very heavy, deep seller market, what's going to make the difference between a seller selecting you versus going to one of your competitors? One of the things that I've always used as a tool is a pre-listing packet. And I think it's so important that every agent has one. So what I wanted to go over with you is just a couple of quick things. Actually, there's 10 different items that we actually send out in our packet. And we have, different versions of it, but for the most part, I just wanted to go over those 10 items with you. So number one, we have either a blue box or a folder that we send out, a customized folder. So I advise all agents to get some type of a custom folder. This happens to be mine that we have with my logo, name on it. We have vendors in it, right? You guys, I'm sure, have it in every market that you can get these, but these are nice to have. The other thing, we have a little more upscale. We have a hardcover blue box that we actually put all the information in. So having that, I think, stands out and is something that we deliver out prior to the actual appointment, whether it be through the mail or being dropped off. So that's number one, making sure you have some type of branded folder. Number two, we have a home seller's guide. Home seller's guide basically is a documentation that goes over all the different things that sellers want to know about getting their home ready to get top dollar for their property. And we go into just a lot of things about preparing your home for sale. It goes into all different tips about tidying up their home and all the living areas, the bathrooms, the bedrooms, and just goes through everything that they need to know about getting their home ready for the market. We also go over some different items on there as far as the home seller timeline. It goes over the checklist, moving checklist from 2 months out right to the closing. So this home seller guide is a great little tool for them to actually go through and reference prior to selling their home, selling their property. All right, so that's number two, home seller guide. Number three, meet the team booklet. Now we have a great team of professionals. We also have a great staff that supports our team. So we have an actual meet the team folder, if you would, or pamphlet that goes out, all the agents that are in it. And then from there, we go through and we actually describe myself, my brother Brian, being, as far as leading the company, all of our different staff members as well, all the different things that they do. But a meet the team brochure is very important. Now, when I first started, I will say that I didn't have a big team. I didn't have employees that were working for me. But I work with lenders, I work with attorneys, I work with inspectors, and those people were part of that team. So I would put their actual information in, their bios in, because let's face it, we're always referring these vendors out. They are part of our team, and it's something that you can get out there to let people know that it's not only you that they get, that you're also going to be exposing them to a team of professionals to get their home sold. So that is number three, team booklet. Number four, your biography, some type of biography on you. So we actually have it on a nice hard copy stock paper, which basically just goes over a little bit about me, just a quick paragraph about how many years being in service, some of the things that I do as far as, working with other agents, not only here locally, but also across the country. Talks a little about how long you've been doing the business and what we do. So just a little bit of bio on you is definitely important to have in there. Number five, testimonials from past clients. And a lot of you have different formats that you do that with, but actually having something written out with some different customer testimonials, very important. And we like to say it's the evidence of success, right? These people were very happy with our services. They had great things to say. It's great if you do that, but make sure you put a photo of them as well. It just seems a lot better. There's more engagement. There's more believability, if you would, when they actually see the picture of the actual client along with their testimonial. So making sure, number five, testimonials from your past clients. A seller book. I happen to write a seller book, so it's a little easier for myself and my agents. But we have a seller book that we actually have on here. So what every person needs to know about selling a home in a capital district has my name on it, has my information on the back, and then some real easy reading on how to market their property, how to get top dollar, how to what's on here, what to expect when selling, going over all different tips on that, things about negotiation, about pricing, all the different things that you need to know. Now, if you don't have a book, then I would suggest either writing one yourself, or you could go ahead and purchase some type of a book that would help the seller out and actually put that in there with a business card. But any type of resource like that is very, very helpful. All right, the next one on here, 7, a personal brochure. I don't have one with me. I'm at my home office. But it actually, you guys have seen, I'm sure, personal brochures. Has all information on there about your selling services, your buyer services, testimonials on there. But also, it's really what I look at a personal brochure, I think of a resume, right? We're always applying for the job. We're always competing for business, whether they're only interviewing us or they're interviewing 5 people or 5 agents. We're always competing, so it's so important to make sure that you have as much information as possible. So a personal brochure is something that we also put in the packet. So that's number 7. Number 8, a business card. Not a big deal, but we put that in there. So number 8 is a business card. Number 9, your actual marketing plan. And in my seller's guide, we actually have a marketing plan that actually walks them through marketing for their home. So it actually goes through all different things that we're going to do from getting the maximum exposure, photography, video, drone, virtual tour, staging, social media, different brochures. I mean, you name it, we have it all in there. But again, just bullet point some things, not so much examples, but bullet point. Now, if you want to give them examples or copies of it, then that's fine as well. But a marketing plan is very, very important. And then the last one is you want a screenshot of your online reviews. And what I mean by that is that reviews can make you or break you, but you definitely should have a lot of your online reviews that you can actually screenshot to give them as additional support, because people, whether they go to restaurants or they buy something from a certain business, they're always going on there looking for reviews. So whether they looked you up or not, it's always good to have them prepared ahead of time. Give them a couple sheets of reviews. It's not going to hurt you. And then really as a bonus, I would say that you can actually go into your MLS and actually take a snapshot of all the properties that you sold. So that has all these little red marks of where you're selling and all the homes that you sold. Now, if you're a newer agent, it might not look too appealing to do that, but maybe you could take what your company has sold and actually take a look at all the different properties that your company had sold. So you can send it out to a graphic designer to do. So all you have to do is just upload those actual addresses, and someone can actually go through and design or put those little pins in. So it shows all the property that either you or your whole company has sold. Okay, so that's the information on the pre-listing packet and what we do. And again, trust is so important. That's one of the main factors when selecting an agent. And this is a great way for you to establish trust before the actual appointment, so they can get as much information about you as possible and do some research that you can already provide to them. And so I hope you like that information, and we'll have more coming to you in the next few videos.